Sup everyone, I'm Jinteki. Here we like to cover the niche, underrated, obscure, and forgotten. And today we're going to be taking an early access look at a Chinese indie game called OverRider. So I was looking for games on Steam that I thought would fit the general vibe that I was going for with this channel. So I was looking for more like under the radar, sci-fi, indie darlings, and I found this game. I don't know if I'd call it an indie darling, but what we have here is a beat 'em up style game where the main gimmick is that your character can override people. You can take other bodies and then you get a new move set that way, and that's the main gimmick. You know, you can keep switching between bodies in the middle of combat. Like I had mentioned in the beginning, this game is made by a Chinese developer. It seems to be their only game. And my goal here was to beat at least 2 of the levels, and then I would keep playing more if I was enjoying the game more, so we'll see how many levels I end up beating. This video isn't going to be a very in-depth one, by the way. This isn't, this video is just like 90% gameplay, so I'll have a timestamp down at the bottom in case you ever want to just skip to my final thoughts on it. So with all that out of the way, let's just get on to the gameplay. Alright, we're starting this video, or we're starting the gameplay portion anyway. I know I said this would be a first impression in the intro. That's not the case. This is actually going to be like a 5th impression now because I've messed up the video so many times. This is definitely not the kind of game that I wanted to be playing more than one time. I actually tried to refund it shortly after playing it because I was like, this game just isn't for me, but I was past my window, so I wasn't able to do that. And now I'm playing it a 5th time. Initially, my feelings on this game were pretty negative. As I played it more, I mean, they've gotten a little less negative, but let's just go. All right, I'm gonna read some of the story out to you. Okay, here we go. Moray. Secretly, it watches, it controls, and enslaves everyone. And in what even worse is, it makes them sing and pray. No matter how much effort my father puts into advertising it, dressing up a pig won't change the fact that its source code is just a defective product. Right off the bat, you might have gotten the sense that the localization, the English localization for this game isn't very good. And that's not just in the story. The localization isn't very good with like some of the items that you can get. I actually still don't know what some of the items do because the descriptions don't make much sense, but I don't really want to go through reading all this again. I'm just gonna click through some of the story so you can get an idea of how much story there is. Even the first time around, they throw out a lot of names and words at you, and I'm not a big fan of that sort of style of storytelling. All right, here we go. Oh, it's also been a couple days since I played. Wait, I should have read how to play. Oh god, embarrassing. All right, here we go. Whoops. I got through that mission pretty quick. I'm just gonna fast forward through all this. There is a skip button, but I'm just fast forwarding through it so you can get an idea of how much story there is. That initial mission, by the way, or that initial fight is really annoying. That person has a very annoying attack pattern that's not, I don't think, very conducive to a good first impression. Alright. So this is a beat 'em up style game, obviously, and the idea here is that, or the main gimmick I should say, is that when you hit people, or you kill them, or when you get them low enough, I should say, when you weaken them, you can override their bodies, and then you get a new moveset. So for example, this guy, his neutral special attack is this, his up special is this. It's kind of like the Smash Bros sort of special attacks, the side special is this, and so on. And so now, whoop, hit, ground pound, boom. It is a good thing I played this more than once. For some reason I thought that there was no health bar, and I kept on just hitting enemies for way longer than I needed to because they were dead, and it was annoying the heck out of me. But it was only when I went back and looked at the footage that I noticed that there was a health bar on the screen, and I missed it, which is good because I was complaining about there not being a health bar, and there was clearly one on the screen. Okay, and so in the middle of combat, I can just switch like this, and that kills them, by the way. Wait, I thought you died. I do wish there was more of like just an effect, like some sort of effects when they die instead of me having to look at the health bar. Okay, so here it says that any attack can counter enemies, and any attack can reflect projectiles. So you use your attack button to parry, I guess, or counter, which I don't think is a very... I'm not a huge fan of that design idea. It just means it kind of... I like the idea of like when you parry, it's a very deliberate thing, and here I feel like I'm usually just countering by accident because I'm attacking anyway. So I don't know, it's not my favorite idea. Also, I'm not super familiar with this genre. Like, I have not played very many beat 'em ups at all. You know what playing this game has made me want to do is go back and play the Scott Pilgrim game that I missed from back in the day, because I heard that game was good. I don't know if it's normal to be able to like kind of do like an infinite right off the bat, like whoop, 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 whoop. Whoops. Yeah, like I was expecting projectiles there. I didn't even mean to. I just happened to be attacking already. So I can do this. Hit. Oh wait, I missed it. Hit. Oh, it didn't matter. Oh, stairs screwed it up. If there's a wall, it's very easy to just go on forever. Well, it's actually it's still easy now. I don't know if that was intended or not. Oh, that's what happened. One time I forgot to hit record. I forgot to mention that one, I think. Yeah, the game crashed on me twice. I messed up the sound a couple times, and then I forgot to hit record. I'm a goober. So the reason I had picked this game up is just, again, I thought it looked like it fit the vibe of what I'm trying to go for with this channel, which I don't just want to cover stuff within the cyberpunk genre, but I do also want to cover a lot of stuff in the cyberpunk genre because it is my favorite genre, and I love sharing it. I love sharing what it is with people, what it really is. This is, I think, a kind of more shallow version of it, which is never my favorite. I'm not a huge fan I'm not a huge fan of just like the dress up aesthetic cyberpunk. I'm more a fan of like the themes and the hard questions that stuff like Cyberpunk and Blade Runner tend to invoke. While we're here, let's talk real quick about the graphics. I want to talk about the graphics real quick. So the background, I don't think looks very good. Like the model, like the terrain, the environment does not look very good. I think it looks kind of muddy and very old, like PS2 looking. It clashes a lot with the character on the screen, and maybe they just wanted the characters to stand out a lot. I would understand that. But we're looking at the character now, and the character, I'm not a fan of the way they look. So we're just talking about just the aesthetic cyberpunk, right? Aesthetically, I think this character looks really over-designed. Like, it looks too like too much is going on. I'm not a fan of like the colors. I'm not a fan of like it looks too busy. So it's not very it's just not very well designed in my opinion. Okay, let's try to get through this one mission, hopefully praying it does not crash on me. No. All right, so the main idea here again is that you can switch between these people, override them, right? That's what the game's called. However, okay, so I think there are incentives, or actually, how do I explain this? So in the middle of combat, like tactically, there's not much reason. So I found that this person that I am now tends to be one of the stronger characters you can play, and I kind of don't want to change off of them. I don't feel like there's really much incentive to be changing or switching between characters very often in the middle of combat. Now, I think there might be more incentives on a macro level, and I mean that maybe like you can upgrade your overall character based off of how much you've upgraded all these individual characters, you know, over the course of the long game. And that's neat, but I still wish that there was more incentive to be switching in the middle of combat, because there's really not any. Data, we'll just take this. Data is money. So I'll show off a little bit of like what this person does. So I got side Y, neutral Y, her uppercut is the big one, so I can just go auto combo uppercut forever. Oh, they misspelled the word failed, or maybe it's on purpose. I don't know. And what else am I missing? Oh, I wanted to look at the character model. Let's look at this character model again. I think hideous, over designed, and worse. Like, what the hell is going on with her chest? It's freaking me out. Do you see what her breasts are doing? They're like swinging like this. Does that happen? Am I so unfamiliar with women? Maybe. Alright, let's go. They're dead, I think. I'll switch to the pink ladies just to show you guys, but I don't like their moveset. Killed him. Whoops. Did I get him? Nope. Wrong. I messed it up. Oh, as you guys can see, this game is kind of slightly roguelike in that you can get upgrades as you go on, and you can get some slight upgrades to your abilities as well, like your main moves. Let's take you over. Alright, so my neutral Y throws some oh wait, no, it's my up Y. Throws some bombs like that. So this is a ranged character, so I can throw shurikens, I can throw a boomerang like this, and like this. That was my side Y. Yeah, okay, now I'm gonna get out of here. This character is also kind of overpowered for another reason, and I'll explain that in a second. I can concentrate more. Okay, well actually, I can kind of explain it. I can't completely explain it, because again, the localization's weird, so I don't know exactly what's going on. Whoop. Oh, whoops, I messed that up. I'm bad. Oh, I need to be paying attention to like the mini quests you get in every room too, so I can get more of these little boxes here. Hack upgrade, I think, makes it easier to override people, but again, that's not going to be useful to me for the time being. Okay, so it looks like everybody has a passive ability as well, and hers says, and I quote, special, gathering parry through battle. Alright, so that wasn't very helpful. But I think that a lot of her, so I think her dodge roll like blocks, and not every other character's does. So I think because of that, she just tends to block more items and take way less damage. So it's pretty strong. What is this? No longer need to revert to Mayoi before overriding. Take less damage in the next area. Release a lightning chain after hitting an enemy with normal attacks. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Cool. Okay, so this is one aspect of the game I like, because I like it when games do this in general. I like it when games let you self-police your difficulty, but they give you an incentive to make it harder. I think the games like Hades and Bastion and Transistor do this the best. The game's by Supergiant. Now I don't really understand these super well, so I kind of just go with the normal one most of the time. So it says here, enemy here is manageable and moderate. I don't know what manageable and moderate mean here. More range, and because I've seen it say things like enemy is manageable and difficult, and I'm like, what is that? What does that mean? More range enemies in this area, and yeah, I mean, seems straightforward. I would like to actually beat this, so I'm just gonna go the easy route. Oh, that seems crazy. That lightning. Alright, we're done with that. Okay, I don't know if I can technically say at the end of this, like, I do or do not recommend this, just because I feel like I should be more familiar with beat 'em ups in general before I say something like that. I forgot the mini quest again. I wasn't even looking. Let's get some money. The stuff you can buy at the shops does seem to be pretty good. Like this lightning stuff. I've never gotten this before. What's my mini quest? Counter 2 times. I mean, that might be difficult because I'm just going to kill these guys. That was a block. That didn't count as counter. That's fine. I give up. Wait, where am I? Oh, I got confused on which one I was. They're dead, but I'm just showing this off. Is this normal? Can somebody tell me if this is normal? Like, if to be able to do this? It seems a little too easy. Like, I could understand, you know, if it's a roguelike, you know, eventually getting to that point. Like, you start breaking the game, then you start doing crazy things, but I feel like, I mean, I just started. This is just like a basic enemy. Flex these projectiles. I can do that one, I think. Ah! That was an accidental counter again. Okay, I want to leave that pink lady so I can reflect her projectiles. One, 6, that's a lot. 2, I hope you live. 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Alright. Now, I could make the game a little harder for myself and not be playing as this character, and that might, it would require me to think some more. But I was finding the game to be kind of frustrating because it felt like my dodge wasn't doing a whole lot, and it felt like the countering wasn't very consistent because it can saw my attack. So I guess I'm just making the game easy for myself. I'm not sure if maybe if I decide to play another level, maybe I will pick a different character and see how that feels. Next area you cannot see. Okay, so here's another localization thing. This says merciful. In the next area, you cannot defeat any enemy that can be overridden. So I don't know what that item is meant to do. I assume it's meant to do something else completely different than what it... I have no idea. After successfully countering an attack, all the attacks come after will be critical attacks. Okay, that seems good. Or decent, I should say. All their health is at the bottom. I guess this is like a mini boss ish. Oh, whoops. Well, keep dropping it. Ah, okay, I might need to pay attention a little bit. Thought they had way less health than that. The other one died real quick. Alright, well that was almost embarrassing. Let's see if we can heal some. An EMP will be released after an overriding. It does not deal any damage, but nope. When calling a drone to attack. So I'll just show this off. So you can attach these like what they call drones to your abilities. So for example, I'll choose one that I don't use very often. This is my neutral Y, I think. And I attach this spinny blade, this blade whirling to it. And so now when I use my neutral Y, I have that little blade come out. That's neat. And then we need heal. Override 3 times. I guess I could do that because there's plenty of blue chicks I can go back to. Oh, I already read it. Or maybe I just wish their health was over their heads. That would be nice, I think. I think the closest I've ever gotten to really playing like a full beat 'em up game was the World Tour mode in Street Fighter, which I doubt that counts. Let's see. When skills deal damage to enemies, they will restore health equal to when skills. I don't know what counts as a skill, but I'm gonna just hope that anything I have counts as a skill. My attacks aren't. Is it the drone? I did heal a little bit. I'm not sure. Oh wait. Oh yeah, it just looks like my special moves are healing me. That's nice. Ooh, oh yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. You know, this is very mindless. I'm starting to get like in the zone. One thing I do enjoy is that like when you actually hit somebody, at least the hits feel impactful, and that's not something I really noticed the first 5 times I played this game, which is a shame because I think I should have noticed that. Hitting people does feel impactful. It does feel good. A plasma shield, absorb damage. That would be good for yet more survivability. Why not? And take 35% less damage in the next... Oh, I can't afford the plasma shield. That's a shame. But I can take 35% less damage in the next area, which is good because I think it's a boss area. In the next area, the damage dealt will be increased by 50%, while take an additional 30% damage. So I should, if I take these both, I should deal 50% damage while taking overall 5% less damage. In theory, we're gonna try it. Let's hope it works. I should have read that. I feel like if I see a long paragraph, I should probably read it. Whoops, I dropped it. That's my fault. Go. All right. I feel like this game has some neat ideas. Like, I feel like the way I would describe this game is it's cute, like it's trying, you know? You know, I was talking about the character models too, and I feel like, so here we have the character portraits, and I feel like the character portraits do look better, like they look fine. I do still think they're over designed, but at least, you know, when it's just 2D art, it doesn't look nearly as bad. So I feel like maybe if the game had stuck to more just 2D art straight up, maybe the game would have looked better like this. See, like that guy, I mean, again, a lot going on, but it looks better. Same with that guy. He just skipped. You know what this game reminds me of? I used to play these like mobile games back in the day, and they were like those auto battler games where you just like opened up packs for heroes and then you send them on missions and they just like fought by themselves. And I forgot what the name of that game was called, but you know, they had these very involved stories as well, but I did not even come close to trying to follow it. Like, not even. I would just skip through all of it. And I can't just straight up skip, but I'm only doing this to give you guys like an idea. Are you looking for someone? Where is Abelde? Who? Abelde, the guy who's running this fucking place. Damn it, get him out of here. Hello, are you here to see Mr. Nadir? Right, where is he? It's time to pay up the interest. Sorry, sir, Mr. Nadir has something urgent to attend to today. He isn't here right now. Not here? Then who the hell are you two? I'm Lancet, Mr. Nadir's personal AI assistant. And this is Miss Mayoi, Mr. Nadir's niece. She's been helping out at the clinic recently. His eyes kept darting back and forth over Mayoi, making her feel very uncomfortable. The writing here isn't that bad right now. Like, it's not that, it's understandable. Interesting. An AI assistant and a niece, huh? Looks like business must be booming, huh? Who are you, anyway? Who am I? I'm Abelde's boss, damn it. Remember that, girls. This whole area is mine. Alright. So I'm sure the story is followable. It's just not super well presented, I think. Okay, so here I can look at the people so I guess the people you can take over are kind of like Pokemon, sorta, and you can start collecting them and upgrading them all. So I was using the Shinobi Fighter. I don't know how much you have to use a character for it to show up on the screen, but so I can spend these implant parts that I get during the missions, and that upgrades them some. Cool. All clients on the waiting list. Yeah, that was the only client waiting. I'm not sure 100% why. Here I can see the ranks of all the respective peeps. I can upgrade. Oh, that's how you unlock the ultimate skill. So I spent XP to unlock their ultimate skill. I did not know that the first few times around. Can I do it here? No. Okay, so you gotta use them more to unlock their ultimate skills. Huh. You know, I've been very negative on this game so far, and I feel bad about it, but I feel like there might be a lot going on later on down the line. I don't know if there's enough reason to use all the characters, but I don't know, maybe we'll... There was a screen, I don't know why I didn't get it this time. There was a screen that showed like... Oh, I unlocked that for myself. Where's a blue? Nice. There was another like overarching macro screen where I could unlock. Oh, here it is. So see, it says by performing surgery on client, so on that one person creature type or human or person type, I'm not sure what to call it, you can upgrade the abilities that you get during the runs, which is again also cool. I feel like one thing I'd recommend for this game is just making it so that, I don't know, maybe there's giving you an incentive to be switching often, like maybe like you start to do less damage the more you stick to a single character, for example, or maybe after a while if you stick in the same body for too long you start to take damage. I'm not sure. Something like that to make you always want to be constantly looking to switch. Yeah, I mean, you know, obviously it doesn't have to be either of those exact things, but okay. Let's do another one. I did have some footage of me trying to play this game with like with my arcade stick, just to see what that would be like. But I think because the game has that like Z-axis movement, it didn't feel very good. I wonder if maybe there's a way to. I haven't been jumping very much, so I wonder if there's a way to. You know what? Let me get through this room first. Oh, what was that? I think I accidentally did my ultimate skill there. That was cool. How did I do it? Do I have a... Oh! How does that work? Okay, so she has a ball that she can throw? How do I serve it? Oh. Hit down Y to conserve. Again, what's going on with their chest? It's freaking me out. And man, they don't look very good to me. But I have this ball here that I can... Okay, that's kind of neat, actually. Dang, I'm glad I gave this... I'm kind of glad now that I've had to play this game so many times, because I'm starting to discover things in it that I never would have noticed the first time, and then I would have made a video after having played the game for like 10 minutes and coming up with like a first impression, which would have made me look like a complete scrub. Damn it. This ball is hard to control though. Maybe it'd be easier when... Oh, I can keep doing it. How many can I do? Oh no, never mind. Just one, I think. I'm not sure. Okay, let me switch out my controller real quick. So I got this for Christmas, and I'd like to show you guys. Gracias, hermanos. How cool is this? Razer Kitsune 2XKO edition. I need to start playing Marvel Infinite. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite to try to start practicing for 2XKO. Alright, Alright, it's plugged in. Now it doesn't feel super great because usually the spacebar is the jump button on these, but now that's like moving up. I mean, I could get used to it, probably. I mean, I might just end up getting used to it. What's my jump button? Oops. Ultimate ability, dodge roll. That's not anything. Auto attacks. Maybe it won't be that bad. Let's try it. Let's just... Why not? I need to keep myself invested. For the record, right off the gate, I do not recommend this. Do not do what I'm doing. Do not try this at home. Oh, another guy. Ah. Oh, see, now I'm trying to block. This is a terrible idea. You have to double tap to start running on keyboard, it looks like. Yeah, this does not feel great. Maybe you'd get used to it, but probably gonna stop after this mission. Alright, well that's answering the question that nobody asked, which is, does OverRider feel good with an arcade stick? No. The game says to play it with a controller. I mean, that's my own fault. I can't blame the game for that, and you shouldn't either. Those arcade sticks are just superfluous anyway. But I do love them. Okay, here we go. There's a 12% chance to find a small first aid kit after defeating enemies. Is that good? Doesn't sound that good. I think I can live to the next. Oh, I'm this ninja person now, though. Okay. I'm going to try. I should have healed. I messed up. Here, I'm going to take over the blue lady just to survive until the next shop. Cool. I guess I should have healed. I should have healed there. Probably get healing here though. Yeah, we do. We get a lot of healing here. And we get. Let's see if we can get anything cool. In next area, the damage dealt will increase by 50%. In next area, drone will launch an extra tracking missile, calling the drone throw grenade. Being able to override elite enemies. I just take the healing for now. Okay, so let's try to play with somebody else. Oh, we got another tier. That's cool. Let's stick with normal for now because I want to overtake. Who looks interesting? Oh, let's try you. You look kind of neat. Oh, I killed him. Oh wait, I never got to find out what this guy's ultimate ability is. Aw, man. Okay, I guess I just won't be finding out right now. Whoa. Okay, I'll be the skater girls for now. Oh, you calling me back? Blue lady. Nope, I got her. And I killed him, I think. Holy cannoli. Ninja? Let's try you being the ninja. Let me in. No. I'm not gonna do the sneak. I really do not like the way they play. Alright, well. I won, but I failed. When skills deal damage to enemies, they will restore health equal to... Yeah. Take that. Like healing. Boss, so I can't take this over. Play with this chick. I mean, she doesn't feel that different from the blue, but she feels like the blue, but without the crazy passive, so it just strictly works. Maybe I gotta keep reflecting. Really having to concentrate here. Which is probably a good thing. Okay. That mission, or that fight was kind of fun, because I almost died. Every 10 in the combo count increases normal attack. That seems good. Or a shockwave created after successfully countering attack, but my combos seem to get pretty high pretty quickly. Alright, let's try again to override. That's part of the mission anyway. Spam this. Looks like it. Same thing. Oh, it's probably a good way to heal now. Do I heal even if they're dead? No, I don't think so. At least that's, I mean, that's a good thing. I shouldn't. Wait a second, it's just my side Y. Side Y over and over, that's it? I forgot to be overriding. Oh well. I don't know. Maybe it is normal to just do infinites like that then, because I mean, it's even easier than I thought. Like with that ninja person, you can just hit your side special. Plasma shield. Oh, I really like that ability. Can't afford it. Alright, we got the chick. Okay, this is interesting. See, so this is just my side Y over and over. Yeah, I assume it's intended then. Oh. I don't know what it is that is just making me not at all pay attention to the mini quests. Reflect 4 projectiles. Okay, move on. Oh wait, you look. Well, actually now I'm enjoying this skater girl, so I'm just gonna stick with it. Let's go. Oh, okay. So I'm hitting Y, XXX, down Y for more tennis balls. Going. One ball every 5 seconds is my passive. Oh, they're not dead. Okay. Dang. Am I turning around on this game? Am I looking even more chumpy than I initially thought? I'll have to re-record the intro, I think. So probably sounded overly melancholy in that intro. I'm starting to lean on, and it's annoying me, but I'm starting to lean on maybe this game. I'm gonna ignore the story. I'm not interested in the story. I'm going to look past the hideous character models and the overall hideousness of the game to say that maybe this game has a lot of really neat gameplay ideas. Whoops. Not sure why that's hitting me. Ooh, there's like no startup on that thing. That's a big attack. I didn't see any warning on it. Well, see, that's what I get for moving off of the blue chick. I bet if I had stuck to the blue chick, I bet I would have won that. I'm skipping. So your day counter does go up whether you win or lose, which is probably interesting. This guy just looks silly. This guy doesn't. Why is he just like the cutout that you see when you're talking? Why is it? That's just weird. upgrade the ninja. Why not? Surgery. Is it whoever I... No. Is it whoever I ended up using the most? Oh look, I can upgrade myself. Upgrade output. Upgrade damage, upgrade durability, upgrade... So I feel like with a lot of games, you know, if you have to upgrade your durability, it just means that, you know, you need to get good, but I'm okay with that. Why is this not in... They didn't localize this part at all. Interesting. Oh, I'm spending something. I have like some currency down there. I don't know where I got that currency from. Let's threshold for overriding stamina. Let's just go health and damage. Alright, cool. We upgrade this guy. Yep, he now has his ultimate ability. We're still not sure. I haven't seen how to use that yet, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. Market. Oh, is this... Can I unlock more people to take over? What is going on here? I don't know how to feel anymore. I got a new location. Let's take a look. Oh, one thing I didn't mention was I like the music. Not a huge deal, but I like it. There's no caveat to that either. Okay, I'm just gonna take over the blue lady and then profit. The only reason her moves aren't any better than everybody else's, I think. Like, in fact, I don't even think she has the most fun move set. I think it's just the fact that when you dodge roll, you don't take damage. Like, it feels like a proper dodge roll, you know? But then maybe me using this character is making me over-reliant on it. I don't know. Maybe it's making me worse at the game, because when I can just do anything and not get hurt. Probably not a good thing. You know what? Let's try this person instead. Let's just see what happens. Gain heat to activate turbo mode. Is it that longer my combo? Like, my combo needs to be a minimum amount for the heat? I'm not sure. Call in a drone to attack targets with a broadsword. You know what? Let's do it. Let's get crazy. Oh yeah. Maybe I just need to be looking more at the people I'm not attacking. This seems to be working so far. Let's get rid of these because they're annoying. Come on. Do I ring out? Nope. It's alright. I didn't expect to. Oh, I forgot again about the mini quest. You know, it's fine if I fail the mini quest, but just outright forget it. Healing, hack threshold. I don't have much money right now. I definitely need that. I should get more money. Data found in boxes, 21%. Sometimes I feel like the rewards are better for the normal path. It's strange. Ah. Or you know what it is about the blue lady? I don't know what. I've been calling her the blue lady the whole time. I don't know what they're actually called, but I think what it is about them is that when I dodge, I mean to, you know, I treat it like a kind of invulnerability dodge, like in a near automata. I'm not sure how to pronounce it correctly. And when you're playing as a blue lady, that's what it feels like. That's what the dodge roll feels like. I think that's why they feel much better to play. But then I don't want to switch to anybody else. Maybe this, and again, that's part of the danger of like, when there's no reason that I have to keep switching tactically, it feels like you're always just going to pick whoever's the most fun or overpowered. Overload skill can be stored max to 2. I don't know what that means. I will say the ninja doesn't look, the black ninjas there don't look too bad, and whoever I'm playing as now, I feel like their character model doesn't look too bad. Looks pretty alright. When call in drone, an additional random drone will attack. That seems. I feel like it's probably a bad thing because like it probably makes my attacks less predictable. But, you know, that's fine. It's fine. We're playing around right now. It is more damage. Well, probably better in this situation. Oh, crap. Did that say miss? Did I see that? Is his dash like a proper invulnerability? Releases 2 homing boomerangs. Automatically when friendly units are infantry. Releases 2 homing boomerang automatically when friendly units are hit. So when I get hit, I'm guessing I'll take just more straight damage. I need health though. Better die. Speak of the devil. More health. Then restore that health. Then restore that health more. Yeah, we're at like full health now. I couldn't get any of the cool power-ups, so I messed up. Is it boss? No. Enemy here is manageable but tough. What could that possibly mean? And why does the normal one say enemy here is dangerous and tough? Enemy in this area are higher level. Why does it sound like the hard path is easier than the normal path? I don't understand. Oh, my game crashed. You know, I was actually willing to play a little bit more of that game. I was starting to feel like maybe there was something there, but no, not if the game's gonna crash. All right. Okay. Assuming everything has gone well, like all my audio has gone right this time. I've hit the record button this time. I can finally give my final thoughts on OverRider. And here are my final thoughts on OverRider. Okay. Let's start with the gameplay. I think the game does not give a great initial impression of its gameplay. I have seen things in the trailers and I've started to get small glimpses of it as I was playing myself, that as you level things up, stuff starts to get more interesting, more fascinating. I feel like if the game isn't that way right off the bat, and I'm not sure how much it's worth playing it to get to that point. Like for example, like if I'm playing a game like it's a roguelike game, right? So let's compare it to something like Hades, right? You can level yourself up and get all these cool, powerful combos in Hades, but right off the bat, right out the gate, when you start playing Hades, it's fun. And that's what I feel like is the problem with OverRider. I feel like as the beginning, when you first start playing it, isn't fun. It feels kind of like when somebody tells you to watch a show and they're like, but dude, you got to get past the first 2 seasons. I'm like, why? No. Why would I watch a show that gets good after 2 seasons when I could just watch a show that's good right out of the gate? And some people might disagree. And if you disagree, well then maybe give OverRider a shot. But for me, it's not ideal for me. Also, of course, the main gimmick of overriding people feels like still not completely thought all the way through. Again, there probably are overarching macro reasons to level up multiple people, but it also seems like the game's also encouraging you to just stick to a single kind of character, and there's not a whole lot of reason to override people in the middle of combat, which is weird because a lot of the abilities are centered around that mechanic, that core mechanic. So my initial impression was that the combat wasn't very good. Now my initial impression is that the combat is not as bad as I thought it was. I don't know, make of that what you will. Story wise, I can't comment on the story because I can comment that at the beginning, the way that the story was presented, where they're just throwing like names at you and concepts at you, and you know, acting like we have a reason to care about the world right out the gate. It's not my thing again, so it made me kind of disinterested from the story from the get-go. And again, it made me feel like the way the story was presented, it was like those mobile games where I would always just skip the story because I wanted to just play the game. Also, the localization not being very good for English doesn't help much. If you are to play this game, I don't think you would be playing it for the story, because from what I read, it didn't seem all that, crazy interesting. The graphics, I talked about the graphics and the gameplay. I don't like them. I don't like the graphics. I don't like the way the character models look. I don't really like the way that the character models in the background look together. So it's not great. I think in motion, actually, it doesn't look that bad, but I say that bad. It doesn't look as bad in motion, but still just not great. The music was good. I did like the music quite a bit. Actually, wait. The music was good, and the art for this game is really nice. Like, I have the art up here on the screen right now. You can see that. It looks really cool. And that's what kind of enticed me too. It's like the art looked really good. Would I recommend OverRider? Probably not. Not in this state anyway. But it is early access. I should have said that right out the gate. That the game is in early access, so things could change. And because I've tried it now, I feel somewhat invested to try it again once it's finally fully released. So I won't be playing this game again until it has its first 1.0 release, whenever that is. But I am curious enough to try it again to see if it's improved in any way. Also, I forgot to mention the crashes. That was like the third or fourth time the game crashed on me. So if there's no other reason not to try the game, that in and of itself is a good enough reason not to pick up the game. So, what's funny is I'm saying don't pick up the game, but I mean, like, it was pretty under the radar already. Like, chances are you weren't going to pick up the game anyway. But again, I just like I want to cover those like small indie games, and I want to cover stuff that fits the aesthetic of what I'm going for. And clearly, I do love the genre of Cyberpunk a lot, but I'm not a big fan of the strictly aesthetic kind of Cyberpunk. You shouldn't play a game just because it says Cyberpunk in the description. But that's not going to stop me, because I want to make videos. I want to make content. I want to have content for this year. I'm going to try to have 24 videos. I'm going to try to have at least 2 videos a month. Let's see if it happens. Okay, I've been rambling a lot. If you enjoyed this video, let me know you enjoyed it. That's about it. This has been Jinteki on the Arasaga channel, signing out.